Hello and welcome to Wellness Wednesday, our last Wednesday, December 28th, 2022. I hope you had a wonderful holiday, whatever you celebrated or celebrate. Looking forward to the new year. Perhaps you set some intentions, goals, or resolutions, or you will. It's certainly a great time to do that around the new moon and just to give yourself maybe some sort of focus. I have always tried to take it easy with that kind of stuff because I find that it brings up more stress than it's worth. I think sometimes it's nice not to put too much pressure on yourself as you go into the new year, whether it's for a diet or exercise or, whatever it is. I think maybe this year what I'm going to do is make more of a daily plan or a monthly plan or maybe a quarterly plan. That way it's not too overwhelming. So with all that in mind, let's just take a deep breath and settle into some meditation and just allow yourself this moment, this quiet time, just to reflect and digest. Rest and digest instead of fight or flight. We have been shifting through and moving through all these holidays. So to find some time for yourself today is really good. Really good. Every day, right? But today especially. So let's just settle in, whether you're sitting or laying down. Just get comfortable. Feet on the floor, if you can, to ground yourself. Use the back of the chair to just support you and give you that nice support for the spine. And take a breath. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. A cleansing breath. Feel your heartbeat. Notice the rhythm. As you settle in, allow yourself to draw in more breath, inhaling, pausing, and allowing the exhalation to be a little bit deeper, perhaps a little bit longer. And just let your breath flow as you settle in. As the mind wanders, just bring it back to your breath and just notice as you just kind of let yourself be in this moment. Notice if there's any places in your body that need your attention. Something that's talking to you, whether it's physically or mentally. Just send some breath there, some intention to release perhaps. Or maybe you don't want to release it. Maybe it's something that's needs attention. Your heart center or your throat chakra. Just notice that. Feel that energy by inviting yourself to drop in to that space, whether it's emotional or physical. It gives yourself that moment to check in, something to journal later, maybe a journal prompt. Scanning the body and releasing any tension with the cleansing breath is a self-tool. It's a technique that you can use anytime, anywhere. So breathe and release, even if it's for a moment. And then make any movements that will support you from letting go of holding, stretching, yawning, a little movement. Good. Come back. And as you float through this day, taking care of yourself as the end of the year approaches, today is National Chocolate Day or something amazing like that. So perhaps you treat yourself to some chocolate candy, something healthy, maybe not. Whatever it is. Allowing yourself this time to reset, to rebalance, rejuvenate. Release any holding in your feet, point and flex. Release by just moving maybe in circles, the ankles, stretching out your toes, and then plant them back down, rooting into the earth. Imagine that you have roots bringing you into the earth, whatever it is, whether you have snow or sand or some grass, whatever it is, just think about that as you root down. Giving yourself that moment to allow nature to fill you up, to support you in your growth or your rest. You decide what you need today, even if it's for a moment. Allowing yourself this time to root down and rise through the spine, lengthening up. Feel yourself reaching up to the sun or the moon, whatever time you're watching this. Feeling that spine lift, your ribs open, your heart center open. Breathing in what you need to nourish you, what's good for you. Balance, reset, calm. Honoring your body today and the needs that you need. As we move into this shift, the end of the year, make a list of what you need. Perhaps it's something that you've been thinking about for a long time. This is the time now. If anything, all of this last few years has taught me about time. It's very interesting time. So I just breathe into that, whatever that brings to my experience. Time. I know some people pick a word for their year. Have you heard of that? Maybe reflecting on a word for your new year. Whatever it is, I hope it brings you that balance and that energy that you need for each day. And remember, you can always come back to the breath. If anything we've discovered in these Wellness Wednesdays is taking the time to pause and reflect and listen to your body. Listen to your body and notice what the message is. That's my wish for you. Be well, my friends. Happy New Year. Namaste.